Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about how to set the correct height for your snare drum or practice pad. And we're also going to talk about ways that you can mark your practice pad to make sure that you're sticking with the correct V shape while sticking, and to make sure that you are hitting the correct spot on your practice pad. But first, let's talk about your snare drum or practice pad height. So you want the snare drum or practice pad to come just below your waist line, okay? So you don't want to be digging down and you don't want to be digging up. You want so that when your wrists fall, your sticks are at a slight downward angle. Slight, not sharp, a slight downward angle. You want your shoulders to be relaxed, you want your wrists to be relaxed, and you want your palms facing down, okay? So we don't want to dig this way, we don't want to dig this way, so let's do that. So, I'm pretty tall, so this might even be a tad, no, that's about right. So, you can see that my practice pad comes up right underneath my waistline, okay? And when I put my hands, my shoulders down, I'm not having to drop too low, I'm not having to raise them up. They just fall nice and comfortably. My feet are flat on the ground. Again, shoulders are relaxed, wrists are relaxed, palms are down, and I'm able to keep that V formation in my hand very comfortably, okay? So now let's go over to the practice pad, and I'm going to show you some ways that you can mark out your practice pad to practice with the correct V technique while you're playing the drums, and also to make sure that you are hitting the correct spot on your practice pad. Okay, so in this portion of the video, I'm going to show you how to set up your practice pad with some colorful tape to help guide your practice to ensure that you are sticking with a correct position and striking the pad in the correct spot. So when we stick, we want to make sure that we have that reverse V formation in our hands, okay? That's what we want to make sure we have, our reverse V. So to make sure that we keep that V shape, we can use colorful electrical tape to create a shadow under our sticks. Now I've already mapped this out based on where my hands are. So I know, see that shadow right there? There's that. And I'm going to do it on the other side, and I believe it was right around here is where mine was. Okay. And you see how it kind of creates a shadow? Okay, so that means I won't go this way. Okay, I can guarantee that I'm keeping that V shape. Okay, I'm not going in this way. I'm not bringing my hands in. I can go, oh, I'm not keeping my shadow there. Okay. The next thing we want to do is make sure that we are striking the pad in the best space to practice. Okay, in the best spot on the pad. So our pad, like our snare drum, has a different sound depending on where you strike it, closer to the rim versus the center. For our practicing purposes, we want to strike it in the center. Okay, so what we can do to make sure is we can, again, use our electrical tape, and we can set up a little square to outline where we are going to hit. Okay, so I go here. I'm going to make mine a little bigger so this way I don't, oops, keep it there. Put that there, and here. Okay, now let's check that and make sure. Keeping my V formation, and hey, there we go. And this way, when I'm practicing my rudiments or practicing any of my band music, I know, am I keeping the best place, the best posture, and striking in the best part of the pad and drum, okay? So if my hands move a little bit, I go, oh, gotta open my hands up a little bit, my hands tighten up a little bit, right? And I'm wondering why, I go, oh, I gotta keep that shape. Okay, so that's how you can set up your practice pad to guarantee that you're playing with good posture, using the correct grip, and hitting the correct place on your practice pad.